Hey folks, Miles Seegers, hope you are here. Man, I'm excited, guys. I am excited. I'm fired up, and I mean it. Folks, there is so much going on right now in my life, in my business, and you folks, part of my team, you're part of it. Guys, I keep telling you folks, stay in the mix. Folks, we don't have a lot of time. This hangout's going to be very, very short because when things get going, you just need to grab it by the seat of the pants, but whatever they call that, and just run with it, guys. I'm telling you, hopefully you folks are all in the mix. You're checking the Facebook groups like I tell you to do. Not just my Facebook group, but the Extreme Team WooCar, the HBL group if you're part of that. We have a hangout tonight with Mr. John Lavinia at 8 o'clock, and then we have another team worldwide hangout at 9 o'clock. So, folks, I want to be done by 8 o'clock so I can jump on that hangout. You folks need to jump on that hangout at 8 o'clock. So, guys, what can I say? We're going to have to cut this one short. So, whenever we have these short hangouts or whatever, and if in fact, if we miss a hangout, I think you folks who are not here that much will really start appreciating these hangouts because, guys, that's just how life is. You appreciate something more when you no longer have it. So let's get going, guys. I got two computers here. I got my notes over there. You can see I'm kind of pumped up and fired up, guys. You should be too. Why? Because John Lavinia and the team was nice enough to send out a swipe for the hangout at 9 o'clock. Now, he kind of sent it out at the last minute. That's okay, folks. That's how it is. And right before I launched the hangout, I was in the process of getting my swipe together because folks, there's nothing wrong with just copying and pasting, but that's not me. I'm not that type of marketer. Yes, I'm going to copy John's swipe, but I'm going to change it a little bit and put my personality in it. So I was actually editing that right before I hit the switch to start the hangout. So it's just crazy, guys. When I'm done this hangout, I got to finish editing my swipe so I can send it to my list. Now, all of you should be with me. You should all have seen that swipe I'm talking about. I don't care if you got a list of 10 people. You need to send that swipe out to your list. Folks, that's how we make money in this business. So I'm like in the process of editing my swipe right now. So I guess at 8 o'clock, I'm going to be working on my swipe. It's almost done. Going to be working on my swipe to get it out to my list so they can get on this hangout at 9 o'clock. Normally, you want to send out a swipe like that hours before in the morning or maybe a day before. So, you can let your list, let your subscribers know. But hey, guys, we just, as far as I know, the swipe was available about an hour ago. So, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, folks, that's not good. I will tell you, look in the Extreme Team WooCar. I believe it is. Let me check here, guys. Look in the Extreme Team WooCar group, Facebook group. Yep, I'm looking at it right now. And you folks, what you need to do is copy and paste that swipe, send it to your list. No, this is not going to your MDC leads. MDC is not integrated with your autoresponder yet. So the existing list that you do have, send that swipe out to your list. I'm not even sure what they're going to talk about on the well, obviously they're going to promote the business, and help you guys get some sales. So you need to do that. Okay. Real quick, you can see, guys, it's just frantic because, see, here's the thing, folks. Whenever I work on a swipe or I get a swipe from someone, I get a swipe from the team, from the company about a hangout or a webinar that's going on, tonight, as you can see, I get very excited. Why? Because folks, it's an opportunity. That's an opportunity. I'll just say it flat out, not sugarcoat it. It's an opportunity to make some money, to get some sales. This webinar tonight is going to be promoted to your list. It's going to help convert your list, people on your list, into sales. So, hey, that's a lot to be excited about. So, real quick, I'm gonna run through my notes real quick. I had about an hour of stuff I wanted to go over with you folks, but I guess I'll have to save some of that for next week because I want to be done by 8 o'clock. I even wanted to show you folks how, is my mic up? I even wanted to show you folks how I was modifying my swipe, which is always a good idea to do, even if you're brand new. Modify that swipe a little bit, just a little, and put your personality in there. So let me look at my other computer and go over some notes real quick. I gotta zip through this, guys. And even though this is gonna be a short hangout, this is a really good hangout that you should be on live. I mean, if you couldn't be here, that's fine. If you're traveling, you're working, sleeping, I understand that. But this is a action-based hangout where after the hangout is done, you need to take action right away. And if you don't do that, unfortunately, you're going to lose the opportunity to make some potential sales tonight. That's how it is, guys. What can I tell you? Business is business. So real quick, I want to welcome a new team member, Arcadia Angel Alpucci. I think I said his name right. Arcadia, welcome to the team, brother. As you can see, we are all fired up here. Why? Because 2015 is going to be our breakthrough year. And you know, folks, I see it all over the place. Everybody's saying 2015 is going to be my year. Again, my question to those people is, what are you going to do about it? What actions are you going to take different from 2014 that's going to make 2015 your breakthrough year? If you can't answer those questions, New Year's Eve, 2015, going into 2016, nothing will have changed. If you can't answer those questions a year from now, less than a year from now, nothing will have changed. But that's not going to happen to us, is it, folks? So, moving real quick. Traffic rotators, guys, we're all set. Yes, we are. We're all set for next Tuesday. In fact, I've already paid the vendor. We're all set for next Tuesday. Our traffic's going to be running next Tuesday, the 27th. So get ready for that. All of you should know this. I did an extra hangout on Saturday. I did an emergency hangout on Sunday. So there's no reason why anyone wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Now, I know there's a couple of things. There's a couple of people that haven't sent me their link, or they're working on it. I'm not sure what the situation is. There's two of you. One of you, I got a phone call from you today, and just so you know, and we're all family here. Jordana, I did get your phone call, but when I listened to the message, as soon as I started listening, the rest of the message got cut off. I know it had something to do with your link, so we'll touch base, okay? And why don't you, if you can, if it's not that long of a message, why don't you send me an email, send me another email, and let me know what the problem was, and maybe I can work you through with it. I know that's something to do with MDC, and if that's the case, I can certainly, I have access to the MDC links, obviously. I can put your link in there as long as you give me your username. I can just build the link for you, you know. But anyway, send me an email. And the reason why I'm saying send me an email, I don't know if I'll have time to talk to you after this hangout tonight, unless it's late tonight because there's a lot going on. But just let me know. Send me a short email. Let me know what's up. We'll get it worked out. Marcel, I think you had a question about, I'm not sure what your question, I don't remember what your question was, but you had a question also about the links, the rotator, because I don't think I got your link yet. So what I'm saying, folks, is I believe there's only 2 people who I haven't gotten their links yet. And I think I said the cutoff was tonight at midnight to get everything. And that's still true. However, you two, there's no problem. If, for example, if you get me your links by tomorrow, or you tell me to just set them up for you, we'll do that. What I'm saying is, don't worry. You know, you're in the rotator. You're going to be fine. Okay, so that's that. And okay, man, there's stuff I wanted to go over, but I'm just not going to have time. I already spoke to you about John Lavinia's swipe, folks. You should be working on that after this hangout is done. If you've already got your swipe done, send it to your list. Great. If not, after this hangout is done, while the other hangout's going on at 8 o'clock, I would work on an email to send out to your list. And again, guys, like I said, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you got 5 people on your list, 1 person on your list. Send that swipe email out to your list and invite them to the webinar that the team is having at 9 o'clock. So make sure you do that. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what I can squeeze in because there's just not a lot of time. Folks, if you have questions, by the way, go ahead and post them in the chat right now. I'll see if I can answer something real quick. I wanted to talk about, yeah, that's what I want to talk about. All right, so folks, we got this team traffic rotator going. We're going to be driving some quality traffic to our links. Now, folks, here's key. Here's the key. You've already done part 1. Part 1 is to get traffic and drive it to your link. Part 2, guys, and you got time to work on this because the traffic's not going to hit until next Tuesday. You need to put together, nothing fancy, you need to put together some follow-up messages to send to those new opt-ins you're going to be getting. People are going to be subscribing. You need to follow up with these people. Don't when they hit your list, I would say that they're going to be lukewarm leads. Maybe they're going to be hot leads. I don't know. Depends on depends on who the person is that's opting in. But let's just call them warm leads. So in order to keep these leads warm and also to turn them into really hot leads, you are going to need to follow up with these people. Do not lose the interaction with these people. So for example, when those leads, when your traffic goes out, someone opts in. As soon as that person opts in next Tuesday, they should automatically get an email from you. And the way that email is going to be generated is through your autoresponder. Okay? Either you're using GetResponse or Aweber, I don't know, but they should get an email from you immediately. Just a welcome email, welcome them to your list. Be creative, however you want to write it. Here's what I will tell you. Those of you that are really not sure how to craft follow-up email messages, if you're part of HBL, if you're part of Home Business Labs, what you can do is you can take their follow-up messages and then just use those as not exactly, but what I'm saying is you can model after their follow-up messages. The follow-up messages that are in HBL, you can take those and model after them. Okay. Yeah, I can say a lot more about follow-up messages in your autoresponder, which is really basically your funnel. You're building your own little funnel, but we really don't have time to cover that tonight, folks. All I would say is, again, this is not difficult. What I'm really saying is just create a series of follow-up messages that you are going to send to these new subscribers, these people that are going to be opting in, these people that are going to be opting in next Tuesday. So that's something you definitely want to do because, again, you folks all know this. Solo ads are not the purpose really of solo ads is not necessarily to, boom, run a solo ad and I get a sale automatically. That's not really the purpose of solo ads. The purpose of solo ads, you guys know this, is to build your list. That's the key. Build your list. Now, if you get a couple of sales right off the bat from, from that first contact, from that solo ad that went out, great. That's a byproduct. That can happen. But that's not what normally happens. In other words, if you don't get any sales on Tuesday next week. Does that mean you did not have a successful campaign? No. If you don't get any sales and you have an opt-in rate of a conversion rate of 30% or better, that was a great campaign. That was a successful campaign. You got a 30% conversion rate based on opt-ins. So now it's your job as a marketer. This is your job, folks, to convert those opt-ins, those new leads into sales. And as a team, we're going to work on that together. I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing. I will give you guys, when I have time, an example of some of my follow-up messages and kind of how my funnel looks, especially those of you that are new to this game. So, what else? What else did I want to talk about tonight? Yeah, that's. I'm going to stop there because I just want to go over some things and make sure you guys are ready tonight. Whenever you see an email like that from either Team WooCar or from HBL, like in other words, there's like a post in Facebook and there's a swipe, and the leadership is telling you to use this swipe. Folks, you know what that is? That's an opportunity to market. Anytime you see or you're given an opportunity to market, folks, you should get fired up. It's like, I think of it as like firemen, a fire department, firemen, and the alarm goes off, all bets are off. The firemen are sliding down the pole. They just jump into action. Folks, you need to treat your business this way. You need to get excited. How many of you out there believe in the law of attraction? How many of you believe in that? I do, just like I believe in the law of gravity. You better believe in the law of gravity. If you don't, try going up to the Grand Canyon and stepping off. So guys, the law of attraction, there's a lot going on right now. The energy is just flowing through the air. A swipe has been delivered, and there's going to be a webinar, a presentation webinar supporting that swipe. Folks, how can you not get excited? It's a chance to convert your current leads into sales. That's how we do it, guys. These people are sitting on your list. Either they're warm leads or cold leads. Here's an opportunity to convert them. Here's an opportunity to get them thinking. Even if they don't convert right now, we're giving them more exposure to our business. That's the key, folks. Keep giving your leads exposure to your business, as well as sharing value and content with them. But you also want to give them exposure, guys. In the sales industry, it's been said that prospects you need at least seven contacts. Not contact is the wrong word. You need at least 7 opportunities to touch base with your leads. In other words, people need to see an offer or something like at least 7 times before they buy. That's what they say in sales, guys. Now, of course, that could be shorter or longer, but again, what does that tell you? You need to put that offer in front of them a number of times. So, for example, when you do a solo ad, what are we doing, guys? These are brand new people. We're putting our offer in front of them only one time. Only one time, guys. Even if they are looking exactly for what you have, they don't know you. Maybe they want to get involved with Doobly, but they want to learn a little bit more. So if you can get in front of them 6 more times according to the industry, by that 7th time, they're more likely to buy. And that's the truth, guys. I tested that, guys. That is the truth. Let me see if there's anybody asking questions here. And we got 10 minutes left, guys. 10 minutes left. Oh, speaking of the 10 minutes. So speaking of the 10 minutes, guys, now I just lost my train of thought. Speaking of, what was I going to say, folks? Somebody remind me. Remind me, guys. I was just going to say something speaking of the 10 minutes. It'll come to me in a second. It'll come to me in a second. Well, let me look at these comments here while I'm thinking of that. Ann says, I haven't seen anything today. And all you need to do is go to Facebook, go to the, let's see, go to the Extreme Team Facebook group. Now it's called Home Business Lab / Doobly. It says, welcome to the Extreme Team. Go to that Facebook group, which you should be in. And you should be checking. I tell all of you guys this. You should be checking that Facebook group at least once a day. Folks, if you are a part of a Facebook group, I'm not talking about all the other crap that's out there. There's thousands of Facebook groups, and you're probably in a lot of them. Forget those. The only Facebook groups you should be focused on is the Facebook group that deals directly with the business opportunity that you're in. For example, there's a brand new HBL Facebook group. There's the Extreme Team WUCAR that has been there probably for the last 2 or 3 months. And then, of course, there's our private team Facebook group. You need to be checking. I recommend checking those at least once or twice a day. Better yet, twice a day. And then maybe, towards the middle of the day. What can I say, guys? You need to check those because that's where a lot of new information is being updated. So it's the Extreme Team Facebook group, and so take a look in there. And if you look in there, it's going to be right at the top. It's from John, at the top. It's from John Lavinia. It's going to say swipe alert. You need to copy and paste that and send that out to your list. The webinar is at 9 o'clock, so folks, we only have an hour, which is okay. It's okay. You send it out an hour beforehand. That's okay. Better if you do it earlier, but as I said, I haven't even sent mine yet. I'm going to be sending mine as soon as I get off this Hangout. So let's see here. So you've already done it, Ann. You found it and you sent it to your list. That quick? Because I was looking at your previous message. You said, I haven't seen anything today. Oh, you know what? That was 18 minutes ago. I apologize. That was 18 minutes ago. So you're on top of the game, man. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, here's what I will say. If you're out there lurking, you're watching this Hangout, but you're not in the chat, I'm assuming you're not here. Now, maybe you are here. You just haven't commented in the chat. You don't feel it's necessary, or you just want to remain anonymous. But for the folks that are not here, now I remember what I was going to say about the 10-minute thing. For the folks that are not here, not on this Hangout, you're not here, or you're watching a recording. If you're watching the recording, not such a good idea tonight. If you're not here, and you also have not been checking the Facebook group, you are going to lose out on an opportunity. Remember what I just said about 5 minutes ago? Folks, it's all about opportunities to market. Opportunities to market. Every time Doobly, Team WUCAR, HBL, every time they present a brand new webinar, and usually there's going to be a link where you can, of course, put your BA link in there. You know what that is, guys? It's an opportunity to market. Every time you take advantage of an opportunity to market, it's an opportunity to build your business, to make sales, make money, and build your business. So if you miss those opportunities, well, I can tell you, folks, I'm going to tell you right now, 2015 takes no prisoners. 2015 is going to go by in a flash. Folks, we're almost done January. The month of January is almost complete. My question to you is, how many times so far in the month of January have you touched base with your list? Folks, this is what it's all about. It's about building that list. Guys, everything else is just tools. Traffic strategies, training, which is all great. It's all tools. But what it's really about, folks, is building your business, building your skyscraper, building your foundation, and turning it into a skyscraper. Folks, the only way you're going to be able to do that in cyberspace is by building a list and then treating that list with some respect. Not just trying to sell them stuff all the time, but letting them know that, hey, let me tell you something. I know you've been looking, searching online, looking for an opportunity to make money online and change your life. I know you've also probably spent a lot of money in different programs and courses, business opportunities, and you've been burnt before. And you're hesitant about starting something new because you join a company and you're just one of the other million affiliates. Well, you need to share with your list, guys, that if they decide to work with you, things are going to be different. You need to convey that message to your list because, guys, these people are looking, you guys know this, these people are looking for an opportunity, but more importantly, they're looking for somebody to join. They're looking to work with someone. Just like all you guys that joined Doobly, and I would say 99% of you joined to work with me. And I appreciate that. I do not take it for granted. That's why I pour my heart into these Hangouts to work with you guys. I love what I do, but that's why I do what I do, because I appreciate the trust you folks have put in me. You have to convey that same message to your list. Why should they work with you? Because you have something special. Pearl, you got something special, bro, and you have something special. And also let them know that your partner, who is me, is also going to be working with them. We're all one big team, one big family. You need to convey that message. Get creative. Convey that message to your list. Folks, that is what people are looking for. Ask yourself, why did you join Doobly? Yeah, it's a great opportunity. It's like nothing else out there. But I think, now maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But I think part of the reason had a little to do with me. Maybe a lot to do with me. So, folks, you can do the same thing. You can do the same thing. So, what time is it? Hey, Jordana, what's up? Yes, Jordana, send me an email. Let me know what's up, okay? Send me an email. We'll get your link squared away. If it's something you need to talk to me about, okay, you can contact me. We have a webinar at 9 o'clock that should be done by 10 or 10:30. So I'll say it this way, Jordana. If you need to speak to me on the phone, I know you're. I think we're both in the same time zone. You know, I'm in Philadelphia, U.S. East Coast. Call me tonight at 11 o'clock. Yes, folks, that's how we do it. Call me tonight at 11 p.m. if you need to talk to me. If not, you know, just send me send me an email. We'll get it worked out. Maybe you got it worked out already. I'm not sure, but definitely do that. I want to make sure that you're squared away. You're ready for the rotator. Marcel, I don't know if you're here, but you had some questions about your link too. I think it had to do with promoting another offer. I will tell you, this rotator is only for Doobly. You cannot jump in the rotator to promote something else. No, you can't do that. I think that's what your question was. So I know that the Team WooCard links are all working. So that's great. They're all working. So either use your Team WooCard link, either use the Team WooCard funnel or use the HBL funnel. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do. Yes, Jordan, I remember you're in Miami. One of my favorite cities. So we're on the same time. It's 8 o'clock there. It's 8 o'clock. Is it 8 o'clock there? I think it is. I think we're on the same time zone. Okay, so, and no, Brandy, I have not forgotten about you. I see your note that you guys still need to talk to me. Yes, I still need to talk to you folks, but as you can see, it does get quite hectic around here. So I'm not sure what time zone you guys are in, but I know we're different, so we need to, what's tomorrow, Wednesday? Brandy, you and your husband, we need to touch base tomorrow. We really do. We'll set up something that works for both of us, but we need to touch base briefly tomorrow. Folks, it's 8 o'clock. I got to go. The webinar you folks should be jumping on, hold on one second, guys. I'm actually starting it right now. It says, please stand by. So if you don't know where it is, guys, I'm going to post the link for the webinar at 8 o'clock. There's a different one at 9. Some of you already know this, but some of you don't. So I want to be a nice guy and post this link for you guys. You need to jump on this. All right. As soon as I end this Hangout, folks, I posted a link. You need to jump on that Hangout. Folks, you need to... guys, can I share something with you real quick before we go? Another secret to success, to whatever you do. I don't care if you're trying to lose weight and you're part of some weight loss community. One of the secrets to success, guys, my brain is going, I haven't eaten like 4 or 5 hours, is to be in the mix. Be nosy, folks. Be in the mix. Try to, and guys, I know there's a lot of Hangouts. I understand. I know there's, hold on one second, guys. Yep, they're starting. I know there's a lot of Hangouts, but all I'm asking for you folks is do your best, and I will always try my best to point you guys in the right direction and to have you guys focus on the Hangouts that you should be focusing on. So jump on that. I will talk to you guys. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great evening, folks. I'll see you folks on the webinar. Take care.